Hello to all my friends out there. So I want to make a very cheap meal. And so one of the things I bought was hot dogs, and I bought them at, I think I bought these at Aldi's. I find them to be pretty good. So I want to go and show you guys what I'm going to be making today, and then, you know, if you want, you could make it as well. So I made my tea ahead yesterday, so I have tea. And then I just poured it in my cup, and I keep this tea in the refrigerator. Okay, so now I want to make a couple of things ahead. The first thing I want to make is a little dessert. So I have some peaches left. I want to eat them all. If I don't eat them, I'll freeze them. And one of the things I keep on hand is all kinds of cottage cheese. I bought this at 99 cents only. And what I usually do is I actually get up out of bed in the middle of the night and I eat a lot of cottage cheese and yogurt. So I have a little cottage cheese. This is a good little dessert. Not too fattening. And then I made cherry jello, so I have these cherries. You know, the Walmart cherries are bigger. So I want to show you guys something. Did you ever notice this? These are exactly 1 teaspoon. So this is a good little dessert. I want to be cheap, but I don't want to be miserable. Being miserable is optional. And that way you're getting a little dairy. You know, a long time ago, people used to, they used to drink milk at a meal. I think since people have gotten away from that, they're not eating as much dairy. Okay, so now I want to make a little salad. And at some time in the day, I'll probably eat it. Well, I will eat it. I don't want to spend much on my little salad. Forget it. Why should I? Okay, yesterday I was at Walmart and they had a really good deal. I like this lettuce. And it stays pretty good for quite a few days. You know, if your lettuce goes bad, what kind of deal is that? So I don't want too much. One of the things I hated about my diet that caused me not to stick to it was all that lettuce. I want to eat a little lettuce, but I don't want to go cuckoo on the lettuce. And then yesterday I bought tomatoes marked down. So you want to try to get they're fine. Much stuff as you can mark down. Why not? I usually, in a salad, eat about a half a tomato. If you have 3 vegetables in your salads, I think that's good. And that way it's not too expensive. Now, let's go back over here. I want to carefully fry my my hot dogs. What I really want to do is I want to heat this oil up so I can make myself a little batch of gravy. You don't need salt on hot dogs. They're salty enough. But a little pepper is good. And have you guys ever seen this stuff at Walmart? This will season up my gravy. Okay, back over here. So I'm having a salad that I'm making in advance for today. I'm having, and if you have kids and you work, you could make these up in advance so that they can get them out of the refrigerator. And what would be even better is if they started doing it for themselves. So I have tomato. Okay, and in my refrigerator and freezer, I stockpile cheese. What I do is I wait until the cheese is on sale cheap, and then I buy it. Luckily, I burned the bottom of my cutting board last night. I was so bummed out. I thought I wrecked my cutting board. So glad I didn't. So my hot dogs are coming along nicely. You know, you can eat some pretty cheap food if you carefully prepare it. I really love this Cracker Barrel cheese, and if you wait and you can get it marked down, then you can get some pretty decent cheese, and that gives you a little dairy. And then I bought 8 ounces of lunch meat. So this little salad is like a little mini meal in itself. Ham and cheese is very delicious on salads. And don't listen to this stuff, don't eat less meat. They're just trying to slow the consumption. Watch for it half price and put it in the freezer. It's going to make all the difference in the world if the inflation starts driving the cost of living up. Okay, so this is a pretty decent little... Oh, my cherry fell off. It looks much better with the cherry on the top. Okay, so I made ahead a little salad, a little dessert, and some tea. So now let's check out my hot dogs. My hot dogs are looking good. Let's flip them over. See what happened. Okay, I think these are starting to look just about... Ooh, this was perfect. Okay, I bought this artesian bread at 99 cents only, and this stuff is perfect for gravy. So if you buy this thick cut bread, you only need 1 piece. This could be sausages, this could be bacon, this could be Spam, this could be anything you've got. This could be Vienna sausages as well. All right, so now I still haven't found gold medal premium flour, but when I do, I will be buying a lot. The Walmart I went to didn't have any. Not funny. This is one thing you gotta stockpile so you can make bread. One thing I was trying to demonstrate, and I think I did demonstrate very successfully, is what is going to happen to you if you don't have any bread. If you're going to be really starving. And another thing is, if you don't have any oil, you are really going to be starving. So what I want to do is just brown my, I want to brown my flour. Okay, so I have about a half a can of evaporated milk, so I'm just going to eyeball it. If I need more, I will just have water. So I'm making half water and half. One of the cheap things I do is I refill my bottled water at the gas station for 20 cents. My garden isn't doing very well, but none of the tomatoes have fallen off yet. I gotta check it. I haven't checked it yet today. Maybe in the middle of the night all the the tomatoes fell off. That would be such a bummer. You know that? Okay, so now if you're used to it, you can make your gravy on a high heat. But if you're not, you might want to start on a lower heat, or you could just lift your pan off the heat if it starts getting away from you. See how easy this is? See how this is going to enhance my cheat meal? And then you can save your gravy in the refrigerator in a little bowl, and then you can reheat it, and you can eat it like a little bowl of soup. Another thing is, one of the followers, now you guys read the comments, one of the followers made mention that during the heat, if she doesn't cook it in the microwave, she doesn't cook it. A lot of people are like this, so I might be doing some microwave meals. If you guys have any good microwave meals and you have a channel, that would be a really, really great content. I don't have any yet, but I'm pretty sure I can come up with some. So this is a way you can make white gravy with anything, any kind of drippings. You can, what you can do is you can use 2 tablespoons of margarine. I had to get my ketchup out. So this doesn't take any time at all, and it depends how thin you like your gravy. I don't like my gravy too thick. Okay, so now I do need salt and pepper on my gravy. It's not going to taste good without salt, regular salt. I'm not regular pepper. I'm not using the. So see how my gravy is made in minutes? No. Okay, so I have 2 hot dogs. You can eat more than one, and then just pour a little gravy. You could put butter on your bread if you want, but you have oil, so you have a fat in your gravy. And then if you're really broke, you can use ketchup for your vegetable as well. So this is a pretty cheap, well, this is a cheap meal. What you want to do is you want to start your notebook, and hopefully you're never going to have to resort to eating this unless you like it. Me, I eat anything. I don't care. All right, let me taste this. Fried bologna, fried hot dog. It could be fried bologna, guys. Your bread is going to taste much better. My bread was a little frozen, but that won't last long with this hot gravy. Your gravy is, and another thing, your gravy is food. In the small catechism, no eating gravy on fast days. Here is my notebook. Cheap meals, I have to write down hot dogs and gravy. I want to make sure I have hot dogs, bread, milk, margarine, and oil. Cheap things I do, pre-wash heavily soiled clothes. That way you're not getting a lot of heavy dirty dirt in your laundry. I postponed doing laundry 3 days because I was busy, but it also saves money. The rain washed my heavily dirty car, and now I can wash my car very easily with a bucket. I bought a mini broom and dustpan so I won't pay for vacuuming my car. I made ahead tea, salad, and dessert. So here's my notebook. If you guys like the video, I would like a thumbs up. If you guys have some videos, food videos, using your very cheap food from the $5 challenges, I would like to see those. If you have, if you have cheap meals and you do a video or make a comment, that would be great. If you have some more tips on cheap things you do, that would be great. If you have some ideas of things to make ahead, that would be great. And you are invited to subscribe and become part of the Crazy Chief family, and God bless you all.